Hey guys, it's me again, the Unique Goddess, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. So first off, I just wanted to sincerely apologize that it's taken me so long to upload a new video, and that's because I don't know if it's the Mercury retrograde. I don't know what's going on here, but I have definitely attempted to record a few videos in the past, and then I was encountering technical difficulties, and I even had to change the topic a few times. You know, I was just having a rough time. I don't know what it is. I think it very well could be the Mercury retrograde. And of course, we also have the solar eclipse coming up on March the 8th. Sorry, April 8th. I'm so sorry about that. And we recently had the lunar eclipse, which was, I think it was last Tuesday or last Monday, can't remember when. But yeah, so a lot of things are going on right now, and that could be the reason why, you know, I've been feeling, you know, a little bit scattered, you know, in terms of my energy and my concentration, and, you know, even encountering technical issues. Like it's just so weird. So please accept my sincerest apologies. I don't like to keep you guys hanging like this. It's my endeavor to, you know, try to upload readings as much as possible, even daily. But, you know, recently it hasn't been that easy for me to do so. All right, so I hope you guys understand. But anyways, today's topic is what should you be focusing on right now? Okay, and we have 3 different piles to choose from, and these are actually the piles. These are all the cards here that we'll be dealing with. So these are the actual piles. So pile 1 will be on my left, pile 2 will be in the middle, and pile 3 is on my right. Okay, so you guys can choose your cards, and I will be back with your respective readings. Alright, so for those of you who have chosen pile 1, then this will be your reading. Perfect. Alright, so as mentioned, this is your actual pile, so it does contain all of the cards that we'll be dealing with for your reading, pile 1. So let's just get right into it to find out, you know, what should you be focusing on the most right now, okay? All right, so first off, we have room, okay? And it's in the reverse. And, you know, room to me represents intimacy, you know, especially with those you live with in your home. So I think that with this card, what you should be focusing on is, you know, you should be focusing on building a relationship with your family, like getting a closer relationship with your family, you know. With the room card, I think of, you know, think of a living room. The reason why we call it a living room, I believe, is because, you know, that's where the family gets together. That's where they interact with each other. They talk to each other. They socialize. They, you know, open up about a lot of things. So maybe this is something that you should be focusing on right now in your life, is just, you know, trying to build a closer, more intimate relationship with those you live with, okay? So I'm thinking something like family movie night, where you guys get together and watch a movie or something like that, okay? Look, this one says joyfulness, okay? So this card is pretty much self-explanatory. So to expand more on this thought here, you know, this is probably, you know, stating that, you know, you should try to, you know, have fun. Have fun, you know, enjoy yourself, be more joyful. You may live in a 3-person household, okay? So this could be saying, you know, you should take your family out sometime. You know, you guys should go out sometime, have fun, you know. Have fun with your family, you know. Go out, maybe Dave and Buster's, like I said, maybe movie night, who knows. But this is definitely saying, yeah, like, build a more intimate bond with your family. And this one is saying, you know, maybe you guys should go out and have fun sometimes as a family. you know? All right, and then this one says frivolity. So frivolity speaks of the quality of being lighthearted. Okay, so you know, again, when it's in answer to the question of, you know, what should you be focusing on right now is, you know, you should focus on being more lighthearted, you know, stress-free, carefree. You know, don't take things too seriously, you know. Don't hold on to things, you know, let things go. That's what frivolity is all about, you know. And then this one is waiting. Okay, so with the waiting here, this one here speaks of a woman who is, I mean, she always comes across as like the side chick, the other woman. I mean, this is according to the definition of, you know, she's like a side chick, the other woman, and she's, you know, she's looking at her lover, who's already taken, of course, and she's waiting, she's longing, she's waiting. So with this card here, what you should be focusing on is basically something that you desire. Something that you desire is coming your way, right? It may not be available to you right now, but it's coming. Okay? Something that you desire. It could be a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. But definitely this is saying, you know, it's coming. That's what I feel like it's saying. It's coming. And also I'm getting, with this card here, I'm getting a sense of like, I'm hearing the phrase, be more romantic. I'm hearing that phrase. And also whimsical, be more whimsical. Which you know, goes along with this card as well. Be lighthearted, be whimsical, have some fun, you know, focus on an intimate relationship with your family, right? Let's get more into it, pile one. What should you be focusing on the most right now? So this one says the mirror, okay? It says know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are, okay? So in answer to the question of what you should be focusing on the most right now, this is basically saying that you should be focusing on yourself, and you should be focusing on your own happiness, of course, you know. And, you know, when it comes to your family and those you live with, that is definitely a huge part of your own identity. It's a huge part of it. It's not the only part of your identity, but of course it's a huge part of it. So I feel like this part of, you know, spending time with your family, being more joyful, going out, having fun with your friends and your family, of course, being more lighthearted and stress-free. And also this is saying, you know, something that you're waiting on, it's coming. So maybe you don't have to focus on it that much. Take the time right now to focus on yourself is what this is saying here, okay? From all aspects, inner and outer, your inner and outer self, okay? This one says Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, success, okay? So again, we see one woman here. Of course it says Atlantis, but we see one woman here. She's actually a mermaid. And I think that this is saying like, yeah, like the city of Atlantis, you know, it was a great city, of course. It was very advanced. And legend has it that it sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and it is still there to this day, right? But she's an individual outside of Atlantis. But basically overall, what this card is saying is that you should focus on your own advancement. Focus on developing yourself, making yourself better. So for a lot of you guys watching here, you may be coming out of a relationship. You may be dealing with a breakup right now, okay? And you may just be coming out of a relationship, and you may be missing this person right now. And you may be wondering, oh my God, like, what can I do without them? I feel so alone. I feel so lonely. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like, this is saying that, you know, focus on yourself. Take this time to focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. You know, look inside yourself. Look at your gifts. See what you have. You know, this is a journey about self-discovery, but not only self-discovery, but also lifting yourself up. That's what I see here with this card. You know, lifting yourself up, advancing. Okay, and again, look at this card. Okay, I did say that you guys may be dealing with a breakup, and that's what I see here. Okay, look, it's literally in the shape of a heart. But as we can see, it came up in the reverse. So I do think that, you know, maybe a lot of you guys watching here, maybe you guys are going through a breakup right now. And Spirit is trying to say, like, don't really focus on that. Like, especially with this card, that's what I see here. Right? I'm seeing here that maybe this person has already moved on. And maybe you're seeing that. And maybe it bothers you. But they're saying, you know what? Don't worry about that. You know, if it's for you, it will be. Okay, focus on your family, focus on your friends, having fun with your family and friends, and, you know, don't take things too seriously. Be stress-free, be lighthearted, focus on yourself. Okay, and then this one here, this is, when I see these two cards here, you still have a connection with this person. I feel like you still have a connection with this person. It may not be a very strong connection. It may not be the connection that you want right now, but you guys are still connected. I mean, if you take a look, these are two different mermaids, and they're apart from each other. However, their hands are connected and their tails are intertwined, right? So whoever this person is that you're getting over, there's still a connection there, you know? It says non-verbal communication. So you guys are communicating intuitively right now, maybe within your dreams, right? It says energetic pulses, and it says mind reading. Okay? So again, like, although you're far apart from this person, there's still a connection there. There's a mental connection, there's a spiritual connection there with this person. And, you know, like I said, like, you guys may be having a hard time coping, okay? So let's take a look. What else should Pile 1 be focusing on right now? Mature man, okay? Mature man. So, if you guys could be a masculine watching this, and if you guys are a masculine watching this, this is definitely saying, you know, focus on being more mature, you know? Focus on learning. You know, you see how he has all those books behind him. He's a very well-read man. He's very well learned. And he's probably very well traveled too with the globe here, right? So you guys may want to focus on learning. This is card number 5, which is, I believe number 5 is the Hierophant, if I'm not mistaken. And the Hierophant is all about higher learning, you know, and solidifying yourself as a professional, you know, a professional something, you know. It's just solidifying yourself in this world. So basically, whether you're male or female, that's what you should be focusing on. You know, focusing on learning and broadening your horizons, even traveling, right? You may want to focus on some travel, okay? But yeah, just definitely higher learning and building yourself up spiritually, emotionally, you know, even mentally. And again, look, we've got family room, right? Look, room and family room. They both came up in the reverse. So definitely there's a need here to focus on, you know, your family. Focus on spending time with your family. Focus on building a more intimate connection with your family. All right. All right. And what else should you be focusing on right now, Pal 1? Oh my God. Oh my God. It literally says family. Yes. Yes, you need to be focusing on your family right now, okay? Maybe there was a split in your family. Maybe there's a divorce. Maybe there's a divorce going on here. Maybe a child is involved. Because that's what I see here with this card here. It's literally card number 3, which is the Empress. So maybe there is a child involved here, okay? But yeah, like your family, you need to focus on your family and focus on building a stronger connection with your family, because something's going on here, some kind of family card. Look, children. Yep. So there are children involved here and they're innocent. Aww. Yeah. They deserve both their mommy and daddy. Aww. There's some kind of breakup. There's a divorce here and there are children involved. So Spirit is saying, yeah, you need to focus on your family. But you also need to focus on yourself as well, okay? And look, dating is in the reverse. So this is pretty self-explanatory. This is saying like now is not the time to be focused on dating and focusing on finding someone new. No, no. Definitely what this is saying is, especially with this card here, I just feel like it's saying like have hope that this person can come back to you, because it says waiting, right? So like, yeah, you should be waiting for this person. I know it sounds so weird, but the overall impression that I'm getting from this overall reading here is that you need to save your family. But also it's talking about focusing on yourself as well. With this mirror card here, I feel like this is saying like you gotta examine yourself. Look at the pros and cons. Don't just look at the pros. Basically, you gotta take accountability. Basically, look at your actions in the situation. Take accountability for where you went wrong in the situation. That's what it's saying there. And then this one here with the Atlantis card, like, focus on growing yourself, like, and then the mature man, definitely you got to build yourself up. Right? So male or female, it could be both. You could be a male watching this, you could be a female watching this, but I'm getting the sense that, maybe you were married and there are kids involved and you guys are separated and you guys are at a crossroad right now where you could either move on. You could either move on and try to find someone new, or you can stay and wait and try to build yourself up as a person and wait for this person. Basically, it's like, basically what this is saying is like, don't be so quick to move on. Don't be so quick to end this family. Don't be so... Work on yourself. Work on getting this person back as well. But work on yourself is the key, and work on your family. I know it's kind of strange, but it's like two different messages coming out here, but definitely family is like the main one here. You're working on yourself for the betterment of your family, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? You're building yourself up to be a better person for your family. Okay? Let's see, what else should you be focusing on right now, Pal 1? This one says, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So yeah, this is a time to be confident. You need to focus on, building your confidence. Don't sit there being sad. Don't sit there feeling sorry for yourself. Be confident. Get out there and face the world again. Be a leader. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. North Node, exactly. You do have to be a leader. You do have to step out of your comfort zone and do things that are a little bit uncomfortable. So maybe you're an introvert, okay? Maybe you guys watching here, maybe you guys are an introvert. right? And maybe it's not in your nature to be assertive. Maybe it's not in your nature to be a leader, you know? You could be a masculine watching this here. If you're a masculine watching this, then basically they're saying man up. It's time for you to be a man. It's time for you to stand up for your family. Okay? If you're a female watching this, it's saying like, don't walk away. Think about your kids. Put your kids first. But it's also saying, you know, don't sit there crying. Don't sit there feeling sorry for yourself and not doing anything to improve yourself. You know, and whether you're male or female, it's definitely saying take accountability for your part in this situation, right? Take accountability and try to work on improving yourself during this separation. Okay? What else do you need to be focusing on the most right now, pal 1? This one says you're ready. Okay? This one says you are ready. And I see her, she's extending her hands. So I feel like this is saying you're ready for some kind of warm invitation. You may be ready to call this person and apologize. Okay, because I see how she's extending her hands. It's almost like she's saying, yes, I forgive you. Yes, that's all I've wanted. It's almost like she's saying that. So I feel like, yeah, like you may be ready to call this person up and apologize or whatever the situation is. You would know better than me, but it's saying that you're ready. And it's saying, yes, recovery. Exactly. You're ready for this recovery in this relationship. You're ready for this reconciliation. Definitely you're ready to call this person up and apologize. And, you know, with this confidence is key card, you know, and then exactly when it says step out of your comfort zone, this is saying you have to be that person to you know, come forward and apologize. I feel like you have to make that first move. You have to be the bigger person, this mature man here, whether you're male or female, okay? You have to be this mature man. You have to be the leader here, and you have to come to this person. You have to sincerely apologize, you know. And this person, one thing about this, you may think that it's so hard to apologize, but this person is waiting. They're ready and waiting to accept you and forgive, right? They are. So it's like as soon as you say, oh, you know, baby, I'm sorry. I should have never said what I said. I'm sorry. I just want you and the kids back. Oh, baby, you had me at hello. It's one of those moments, right? Where like they were ready to forgive you. So there's nothing to fear in this situation here, okay? Family is the most important thing, okay? All right, so before we end the reading for you today, pal 1, I'm just going to do a little bit of tarot to see what else we can get from this reading, okay? Okay, one moment, please. Let's see what else we can get. All right, so this one is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse speaks of bad karma, okay? It speaks of things not going right by you until you do right. That's the Wheel of Fortune card there, okay? Yeah, King of Cups, okay? So you may be a masculine watching this. This is saying, you know, the ball is in your court. You have to be the one, okay? Go and show this woman how you feel. King of Cups, right? Be romantic. Like what I said about this card. Be romantic. Tell her how you feel. I'm hearing that song, you know, The Little Mermaid, Sebastian. Go on and kiss the girl. I'm seeing that. Okay. This one says 8 of Cups. Okay, 8 of Cups is all about walking away from something that no longer serves you. 9 of Cups, okay, 9 of Cups is about a wish fulfillment. So they're saying once you do that, you will find some kind of wish fulfillment, okay? Yeah, so basically, what I'm seeing here with the Devil card and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, There may be a third-party situation going on here. Okay? This is definitely saying that you need to walk away from this third party. Okay? You got yourself entangled with a karmic. Okay? She's a karmic, whoever this person is. I don't want to say she, okay? But this third party is a karmic. And you got yourself entangled with a karmic. And they're saying as soon as you leave that connection, you will find peace. You will find happiness. Okay? But with the Devil card and the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're stuck in some kind of karmic connection where it's not working out. It's not working out. And look, right? So basically they're saying like the ball is in your court. You have to do right. And nothing's going to go right by you unless you do right. You have to walk away from this karmic. Because she's got you trapped. Trapped in a connection that's not working out. It's not. Okay, what else? What else do you want us to know? What does Pile 1 need to be focusing on right now? Yep, I think that's it for now. Okay. Let's see. We've got the Star. Okay. We've got Five of Cups. Page of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, a lot of things went wrong in this connection here. Five of Cups. Someone is in the Five of Cups energy. Someone is crying. They're in regret, remorse. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse could talk about lies. But overall, you know, it's about, it speaks of bad news, basically. I'm hearing horrific news, okay? And then with the Chariot in the reverse, you know, this is someone who is basically doing the wrong thing. This is someone who is demotivated. They're not happy to do something. They're feeling like they're being forced to do something, you know. But with the Star coming out first, I feel like, you know, this is saying that you have a chance to change all of that. Yeah. You have a chance to change all of that. The heartbreak that you caused. The end of this relationship. All the tears that you caused. All of this, the hardship, the strife, the drama. You know? And this one here, the Chariot in the reverse, is like stagnation in the relationship. Like you guys were not moving forward. But with the Star coming out, it's like you guys have hope. There's hope to turn things around. Yep. It's up to you, though. You have to build yourself up as a man. You definitely do. And you have to think about your future, what you want in your future. And you have to think about long term. Yeah. Look, what is this? 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. Think about your family. You gotta think about your family. Your family is everything. Your family is your wealth. That's your generational wealth. And right now it's coming out in the reverse because you really need to focus on it. Okay, yep, you need to focus on it intently. You need to be obsessed with it. Okay? You need to start setting goals, and you need to start following those goals that you set for yourself and for your family. Right? Yep. Ace of Pentacles. Right? Ace of Pentacles. You got to hold on to them and appreciate them like they were your last pentacle, you know? But yeah, I do feel that this reading was for a masculine, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I do feel so. But yeah, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. You know, if you want it, go get it. She's there waiting for you. She's waiting for you. You're ready. Okay, you're ready for the recovery of this relationship. Okay? Confidence is your key. Right? And family and children are the most important things. Right? All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here for you, Pile 1. I certainly hope you did appreciate this reading. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. I truly appreciate those gestures. And if you haven't done so already, please also comment, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification and select all so that you'll be notified for all of my upcoming readings. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me again for this reading. Have yourselves a very blessed and beautiful day. And until I see you again, namaste. Alright, so for those of you who have chosen pile 2, then this will be your reading. Alright, so as mentioned in the intro, pile 2, today's topic is what should you be focusing on right now? Alright, so let's get right into it, pile 2. Alright, so what should you be focusing on right now? This one says surprise. Alright, so definitely, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a surprise coming, okay? There is definitely a surprise coming. So basically what I'm getting here is a sense of maybe you're in a situation right now and you're not happy, okay? You're not happy with the situation that you're in right now. But with this surprise card, there's going to be a surprise ending. That's what this is. There's a surprise ending in a situation. Okay, so look out for that, okay? So an example that I'm getting, one example that I'm getting is that, like, maybe you're struggling financially right now and you're like, you know, what the hell's going on? Like, you know, and just things are not going right. Maybe you feel trapped or caught up in a situation, who knows? But basically there's going to be a surprise ending. Like maybe you're going to come into a large lump sum of money, like just out of nowhere, maybe from your taxes, who knows? But there's going to be a surprise ending. Okay, so that's really good news. All right. We've got Merchant in the reverse. So with the Merchant card here, the Merchant can speak of many things, but this is definitely a card of business. Okay, this is a card of business affairs, and it's a card of finances as well too. You know, it's in the reverse. So I'm getting a sense that, you know, with this Merchant card, like I said before, you know, perhaps things aren't going so well for you financially. Okay, and you know, with the Merchant card as well too, I get a sense of traveling. I get a sense of like you being in a temporary situation. Like this situation is temporary. Okay, with the surprise card coming out first, this situation that you're in right now with the Merchant card coming out in the reverse, it's temporary. You're going to be traveling from that place pretty soon is what I'm getting. You know? Because that's what this Merchant is. Like he travels from place to place, from dock to dock, selling his merchandise. You know, some places he goes to, he may not make any sales, but it's okay. He might go to another place and sell out, you know, majorly, you know. And, you know, once you get more experience, you start to know and you start to make decisions quicker. Right? So that's just an example, okay? But there is going to be some kind of surprise ending to a situation here, okay? And then we've got Scholar. All right? So with this Scholar card here, when it comes to what you should be focusing on, this Scholar card here speaks of maturity. He speaks of wisdom. You know, but as you can see here, you know, he's a scholar. He's a well-learned man. He's reading a book. He's got, you know, tons of books behind him. So, you know, what you should be focusing on is you should be focusing on gaining more knowledge. Okay? So maybe you're a businessman, for instance. Maybe you are involved in some kind of a business where you're trying to make money. And maybe the situation in right now is that you're not making. Maybe you're not making. Maybe you invested a lot into this and you were, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're in a situation right now where things aren't going as expected. Right? So this is saying gain more knowledge. Do some research. Okay? Do some research about this. Maybe you're maybe you're into sales, for instance, and maybe you're selling a product. If that's the case, then this is definitely saying like research the product more so that you can gain more points, more selling points, you know, so that you can present it better or, you know, whatever. But definitely, you know, there's a sense there to gain more knowledge, gain more wisdom, and of course, maturity as well, right? So, you know, when it comes to the maturity aspect, I feel like it's saying, you know, you got to stick with it. Because remember what I said about this card, the more you do it, the more you get a better sense. You become more savvy. You know, within the first 10 to 15 minutes, you go to one place, you might be like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to do well here. Might as well move on. Do you know what I mean? Instead of spending the whole day there, you know, hoping and wishing that you make sales, where you could have went to another place and made, you know, made some money. So it's about sticking to it, being more savvy, but at the same time gaining more knowledge. Okay, and then, you know, once you do that, definitely there will be a surprise ending. You will, I feel like this surprise has to do a lot with finances, as it shows here on the card. Okay, I feel like this surprise is that, you know, you're actually going to make some money from this business endeavor. That's what I think it is. I feel like this is like a business endeavor that you're involved in. And perhaps right now it's like, you know, you're second guessing things. You're wondering, should I stay or should I go? Right? They're saying, yeah, you should stay with it, but just do more research, gain more knowledge, more wisdom, be more mature, act like a veteran, act like you've been doing this for years. Maybe you have been doing it for years. Maybe you are a veteran, okay? But yeah, start acting like it, all right? Upgrade yourself, upgrade your knowledge, right? So what should you be focusing on right now, Pal 2? This one says transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. All right. So yeah, transparency. So you got to work on being more transparent. Maybe there's something that is not honest about your approach. Maybe you're trying to skip some steps here. Okay. Instead of doing things in order, the way that things should be done. But, you know, like I said, you know more than I do, so we'll get more into this. But yeah, there's something here about transparency. You got to be more transparent, more honest, more authentic, more genuine, and of course, more present. Okay, so like I said, I'm getting an impression here that maybe you were trying to skip some steps here. Okay? I'm hearing the phrase, fake it till you make it. Maybe you were faking it a bit. Till you make it kind of thing. But this is saying, no, you got to put in the work. Okay? This one says homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So yeah, exactly. Yes, this is about gaining your power. Okay, so something that I was getting here, the reason why Spirit is saying that you should stick to this is because it's like this is what you were meant to do. And then I'm also seeing the turtle here. Turtle to me represents, it represents old age, you know, because turtles, you know, no matter what age they are, you know, their features kind of look older. So I feel like they represent age, wisdom, you know. So this, again, you know, this is saying, like, you know, you definitely were meant to be there. Because, like I said, from this card, I was getting a sense of, like, you're wondering, should I stay or should I go? Should I give this up or should I continue with it? They're saying, yes, definitely continue. Because this thing was meant for you. Okay? And, yeah, you got to, like, build yourself and establish yourself. This one says adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So, you know, maybe you were let go. Maybe you were let go and you feel like you're all alone here. I'm getting a sense of solitude. I'm getting a sense of, you know, maybe a little bit of helplessness. Okay. So this is definitely giving you, this is a sign for you to just relax. Just relax. Have faith. Don't fight the current. Don't fight the waves. Just relax. You're doing too much. That's what I just heard. Yeah, you're stressing, okay? You're in a situation right now where you're stressing. You guys may have lost your job, okay? Or you guys may be in a situation where you're wondering, should I stay or should I go? You guys could be in like a new business endeavor. Who knows? But this is a sense of like, yes, you are alone. You know, yes, you know, it's tumultuous. The waters are tumultuous. The skies are gray and cloudy and stormy. But don't panic. Everything's going to be okay. Just go with the flow. Okay? Believe in God. Allow a higher force to take charge. Just believe in the fact that maybe all of this is happening for a reason for you. Okay? So just go with it. Just go. Okay? This one says receptivity. Yeah. This goes along with this energy here. Being more receptive. Open. Right? Being more open. It says allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. All right? So yeah, like I feel like this is, you know, just for you to open up and be more receptive to the energies. This is very deep here. This is involving a major life change for you, Paltu. Okay? This is involving a major life change for you. It's scary for you right now. You're feeling, again, there's a sense of, should I stay, should I go? And there's also a sense of, where do I belong? Do I belong here? And then with this one here, I'm hearing like, how did I make it this far? I'm hearing, how did I make it this far then? So you do belong. Believe me. You just got to go with the flow. Things are not going according to, you know, to how you planned or how you wanted it to go right now. But there's going to be some kind of surprise coming in for you. Okay? Keep that in mind as we continue on. All right, so what else do you need to be focusing on right now, Pile 2? This one says high honor. Okay, so with the high honor card, you know, it's, you know, pretty self-explanatory. This is an indication that you should be focusing on building yourself, building your respect, building up your prestige. This goes along with this card here, right? This definitely goes along with this card here, with the Scholar card. So, you know, you may need to invest in yourself somehow. Whether it means going back to school and taking a course to upgrade your skills, or this could be the high honor. It's just about upgrading yourself. It could be upgrading your education. It could be upgrading yourself spiritually. But this is definitely, you need to invest in yourself. Building yourself up. Building up your prestige. Building up your honor. I feel like this definitely has to do with something to do with business. Okay? Perhaps you need to go back to school and upgrade your skills or your knowledge or something, okay? This one says house, okay? So when it comes to what you need to be focusing on right now, you know, focus on, I mean, it says house, but I feel like this house is more than just house. Focus on where you live or where you want to live, where you want to end up. This is also saying, yeah, this is saying like you want to move up in life. You want to move up. You may have I don't know. It's almost like it's saying, like, focus on how you look to your community. You know, I just, that's what I'm getting a sense of. It's saying, like, focus how you look to your community, to your neighbors. You know, look around in the neighborhood where you live in. Do you really want to be there, or do you want something better for yourself? Do you deserve better? And if so, how can you prove it? How can you show? You know, this reading is very deep, Pile 2, okay? So I just hope that I'm saying the right words to bring it out. But this is saying, like, whatever you want, that lifestyle you want, that house you want, that home, that neighborhood, that prestigious neighborhood, they're saying you can get it. But I'm just noticing that this is linked with card number 20, which is the Judgment card. And Judgment has to do with assessment, self-assessment, but also assessment from others. Right? This is very deep, okay? So what else should you be focusing on, Pile 2? This one says unexpected income, and it's in the upright. So definitely what this is saying is that, yes, you will be receiving some form of unexpected income. You will be receiving some form of unexpected income from some kind of source. And it looks like you need it right now. Right? But just relax. Don't stress over it. I know, like, you're in a very stressful situation. I know. Perhaps you can't even pay your bills. Perhaps you don't even know where your next check is coming from. But I feel like a very strong thing in this reading is, like, don't worry. Especially with this card here. Don't worry. And this one here, be ready to receive. When we give, be ready and willing to receive. Which means you got to open up your heart and mind. You got to have faith. You got to work on your spirituality here. You got to have faith in the divine and have faith that he will come through for you. He or she. However you want to refer to them. Okay? But you got to have faith here. Don't panic. Alright? So yeah, some unexpected income is coming in for you. And this one says main male. So this could be you. This could signify you. But this could also be talking, this could be a romantic interest coming in here. Okay, this could be a male romantic interest, or this could be you. This could be saying that you could be standing in this power here. Okay, so if you're a masculine watching, they're saying that, you know, this could be you. Standing as a young professional male here. Okay? If you're a feminine watching this, this could be saying, you know what, you have a main male coming in. But I do feel like, in answer to the question of what should you be focusing on, I do feel like it's saying, like, focusing on building yourself up, focusing on being more professional. Especially if this is a male watching. I do feel like that's what it's saying, but let's continue on. And this one says great fortune. Exactly. Alright? Focus on building yourself up. Alright? And once you do that, once you build yourself up into a true professional, the money will come pouring in continuously. It's going to be great fortune, not just, you know, some coin here, you know, to help you out from the rich man. It's not just going to be that. It's going to be abundance, okay? But this one here with the main male, it's like, again, what I was saying in pile 1, I was saying, you know, the ball is in your court. This is linked with the magician. And the magician is all about, you know, it's kind of like taking matters into your own hand. You know, working that magic. But of course, with the magician, you're working with the divine. Okay? You're working with the divine to create that magic. Okay? And the biggest part of the magician, the first thing that you have to have faith. I just said it. The first thing that you have to have is you got to have faith. You got to have faith in the power of the divine, of the universe, the power within yourself in order to see the magic work. So again, this is like leading me back to this. This is saying like you got to invest in yourself. I feel like this could also mean like you got to invest in your own spiritual knowledge here. But also you got to invest in your business knowledge, because the Merchant card speaks very much about business and traveling. You may be involved in sales. Okay? Sorry guys, as I was saying here, you know, before the camera cut out, I was saying like, you know, with the Merchant card speaks very much about business, so you may be involved in sales, right? But the Scholar card speaks of, you know, upgrading yourself, upgrading your knowledge. So it could be spiritual knowledge as well, right? Or it could be business knowledge, or it could be both. Okay, but yeah. So let's continue on. What should you be focusing on right now, pile 2? Destiny, okay? Luck, chance, meant to be, okay? So when I see this card coming out in the reverse, I feel like, again, this is showing me that I feel like you're having a tough time right now. And you may be questioning things. You may be questioning a lot of things. You may be questioning, like, you know, does God even exist? If so, why is this happening? Right? And then, you know, there's, again, meant to be. So I'm getting a sense of, like, you know, you're in a situation where you're wondering, should I stay? Should I go? Was I meant to be here? Or should I move on to something else? It could be a career change. You may be questioning a career change. Okay? Yeah, like there's with this card here, there's a sense of like, should I do something? Should I take the chance? You're questioning something, okay? And with it coming out in the reverse, like just things are not going well for you right now, okay? Unfortunately, and you're questioning things. Believe me, that's what I get, okay? What should you be focusing on right now? This one says union. It says serious relationship, marriage, partnership, okay? So, maybe there's also a breakup in the midst of all this. But I'm also getting a strong sense here with this card coming out in the reverse. And then I'm also seeing this main male here. It's almost a little bit of both. On the one hand, it's saying don't focus on a romantic relationship right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and your finances and your business, okay? And your spirituality, of course, right? To me, that's what it's saying. But on the other hand, it's saying that, again, it's saying like, don't focus on that. You know why? Because it's happening. It's coming. This main male, if you're a female watching, this main male is coming. Okay? If you're a male watching, don't focus on relationship right now. Focus on building yourself. So it's kind of both ways. In other words, it's just saying don't focus on it right now. Okay? Just let it happen. But first and foremost, you need to be focusing on yourself, not love. Unfortunately, not right now. Okay? Look, dating queen. Okay? So again, look, things are coming in for you. Okay? You don't even have to do anything. Things are gonna happen for you. They're all gonna come in for you. Romantic offers, job offers. You don't have to do anything. Okay? The only thing you need to do is what this scholar is doing here. Sorry, let me just pull it out. Okay. The only thing that you need to be doing right now is what this scholar is doing here. Okay? This scholar is putting in the work. He's gaining knowledge. He's gaining wisdom. Okay? He's making sure that he has seniority in his position. Well-earned seniority. He didn't skip any steps. He didn't cut any corners. You know? So for some of you guys, I'm getting a strong sense of like, if this is a career, like you're questioning a career change. Maybe you just got fired, because that's what I get from this card here with the Adrift card. Okay, maybe you got fired, right? Or, you know, maybe you're self-employed and you have your own business and things aren't going well. And you're questioning, should I give up the business? You know, is this the right field of business I should be involved in? You know? And for some of you guys who may have gotten fired, you're questioning, should I just change careers now? Should I go into something else now? Right? The answer is no, you should not change. No, you should not give up your business. What you should do is do some more research. Okay? So for some of you guys who may have gotten fired and you're wondering, oh, should I change careers now? No. Don't change careers, but maybe you should go into upgrading your skills. Maybe a lot has changed since you were in the industry, so now you just it's just a matter of upgrading a few things and getting some more credentials so that you can add more to your resume, right? If it's about a business and you're wondering, oh, should I give up this business? You know, I've been in it for so many years and it's not going well for me. We're not making enough money. Should I give it up? The answer again is no, you should not give it up. Okay? Learn new ways of doing things within the business. Do research. Okay? That's all it's saying. Do research. And then with this card here, another thing that it's saying is like have faith. Have faith. Have faith in the divine. Have faith in the universe. There is definitely a force there around you that wants to see you succeed. That's what this is. Okay? That's what this is. Okay? There's definitely a force or forces around you that wants you to succeed. They just need you to work with them. Okay? This is linked with number 1, which is the magician. And the magician always has his right hand up to God, and he has his left hand on the magic wand. So with the right hand up to God, he's gaining his strength, his power from the divine. And that's what helps him to, you know, that's what gives him the power to work his magic. So yeah, you also have to work with the divine here. Have faith, right? And yeah, there's somebody waiting for you. There's a new love waiting for you, male or female. But they're saying don't focus on that right now. It's going to come to you. Don't focus on it though. Focus on yourself. Okay? Let's get more into it. What should you be focusing on right now, pile 2? This one says, show the world the real you. And what a coincidence we had here. This transparency card, right? So yeah, there's a sense of like you really need to be more transparent, more honest, more authentic. You really need to get out there and show people who you really are, you know? Maybe you were an introvert before. Maybe you were shy. Maybe you didn't do much or say much, but now there's a chance to show the world the real you, which means you have to get out there into the world. You do. You have to get out there into the world. And Aquarius is all about learning and being innovative, learning new ideas, right? So again, this could be going back to school. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be full on going back to school. It could just be, you know, taking some upgrading courses or something like that, right? This one says you're very close to achieving your goal. Yes, you are. Okay? And that's what you should be focusing on. Focusing on the fact that this situation that you're in, it's a hard situation. I know it is. You're going through hard times right now, but it's not going to last very long for you. Right? It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Right? So yeah, this unexpected income is like you're almost there. And this, look, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, exactly. Justice will be served. Balance and equilibrium will be served in this situation. This means that you will come to a point where you will find out why all of this happened in the first place. Like, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes people go through hard times and struggles because it helps make them a better person. Right? Maybe it helps put them in the direction in which they need to go. Right? Maybe you just needed to change directions in life. Maybe spirit, and you know, that was their way of shaking things up for you, or else you wouldn't have moved on your own. So they shook it up. They're like, you know what? We got to make things better for you here. And you're not moving because you're complacent. So we got to shake things up for you so that we can get you to make that major change and put you on that path where you need to go. Right? But this is definitely saying, yeah, there's a win-win outcast. You're going to win no matter what. And you're going to find out the reason why. You're going to look back and find out the reason why all of this happened. I get a strong sense of that, okay? This one says let go. And again, this reminds me of this one here, where it literally says letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So yeah, let go. Don't stress. Don't try to be too controlling. I know it seems weird, right? It seems weird. Like, the advice that I'm giving, it sounds very weird to a person who, like, for instance, has lost their job, and you know, you're telling them, oh, let go, don't worry, leave everything up to God. I know it definitely does sound weird, but that's what it's saying here. It's saying let go. Like, don't be too controlling, don't do too much. Just be calm, be cool, go with the flow. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. We'll guide you there. We'll take you there. That's what they're saying. Look, no need to worry. Exactly. No need to worry. Everything's okay. We got your back. It's kind of like, you know, the trust fall. The trust fall is when, like, you know, it's between two people. One person is standing in front of the other, and the person in front has to, like, fall back. And they have to trust that the other person behind them is going to catch them before they fall. So that's basically the situation that's going on here. You have to, like, you're in a situation where you're falling, but you have to trust that they will be there to catch you before you hit the ground. Right? So no need to worry. They got your back. And look, helpful people. Okay? So it's like they're saying that they're all around you and they want to help you. So these are angels. These could be your ancestors as well, your guardian angels, your spirit guides. They're all there waiting to help you, right? You got to have faith, right? And then this one says within the next few months. Yep, within the next few months, something amazing is going to happen for you within the next few months. And the only reason why this card is in the reverse is because there's a huge emphasis on it. Sometimes when things are in the reverse, it just basically means exclamation mark. There's a huge emphasis. So something major is going to happen for you within the next few months. Okay? You're gonna be going. You're gonna be elevating, and look at this. It's like a golden castle. It just looks like a wealth, right? So yeah, you're gonna be elevating. You're gonna be upgraded. I guess you can say that. Yeah. So yeah, no need to worry. No need to stress. Let go and let God. I heard that as well. Let go and let God. Whatever God is to you, you know, some people believe in the universe, some people actually believe in God, you know, whatever it is, but, you know, you got to believe in a higher force. Let's just put it that way. A higher power. All right. So let's get into some tarot now for you, Pal 2, to find out a little bit more about what you should be focusing on right now. One moment, please. Let me just get another shuffle in. Alright, so please let us know, what should Pal 2 be focusing on right now? Ace of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands speaks of ideas. Okay, this is like ideas coming to you like suddenly. This to me, I know it's a wand, so it's fire. It's a fire sign, but it gives me Aquarius energy once again, just like that card there. Okay, so this is about inspiration as well too. This is about passion. So this to me is telling me to tap into your passion. Find out what you love. Find out, you're going to gain some kind of inspiration. Okay, let's get some more. The Chariot. So yeah, you're gonna gain some kind of inspiration from something that you're passionate about. You're gonna get some kind of like spontaneous idea, and it's gonna motivate you. Okay? And then with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands means like you're up for the challenge. Seven of Wands is like you've got what it takes to fight through. Seven of Wands means like things aren't going to be easy, but you're going to be okay. And then also with the Seven of Wands, if you just take a look at the picture itself, you know, once again, what you need to be focusing on is definitely you need to focus on your spirituality. Okay? I feel like this is saying focus on gaining spiritual protection. You see how she's inside of like a dome here, and she's got all these sticks trying to poke at her. So maybe the reason why all of this stuff is happening for you in your life is because you're getting spiritually attacked, perhaps. So you need to like gain peace within yourself and find a way to spiritually protect yourself, because you may be attacked spiritually. But anyways, this is definitely saying like also you need to meditate. You need to meditate more and follow your dreams. I feel like you're okay. This is kind of saying that okay. Okay, when you meditate, you might get a dream or an idea. When you meditate, you're going to get some kind of dream, some kind of idea, and you're going to go with it. And it's going to cause you to be successful. But again, with the Seven of Wands, they're saying like, it's not going to be easy, but you're up for the challenge. You're going to make it. That's what they're saying. The Lovers, okay? And Nine of Cups. Okay? So, you know, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're going to make the right decision. You're going to make a decision that's going to lead to a wish fulfillment, basically. A feeling of contentment. But a little bit more than just being content, you know? Okay, so what else does pile 2 need to be focusing on right now? I guess that's it. So yeah, you just need to focus on your spirituality. That is where you will gain inspiration, knowledge, protection. Focus on your spirituality, meditate. I feel like you'll be given some kind of idea while in meditation. And this idea is going to be something that like you're going to go with it. It's for those of you who have your own business, it may be a new business idea that you get during meditation. But definitely, yeah, you got to meditate. You got to focus on your spirituality. And, you know, meditation is a very good stress reliever because, you know, as it says, you need to stop stressing so much. I know it's a tough situation that you're in, but you have all these spirits around you that want to help you, right? But if you're stressing and if you're not allowing them to help you, you know, they can't. They can't. They operate in spirit. And if you're just doing physical things and you don't have time to focus on the spirit, they can't really help you, right? So first and foremost, the first thing you got to do is focus on your spirituality, start meditating. And then everything else will fall into place for you 100%. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave the reading for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please show me that you liked it by giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please also share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to to hit the bell notification and select all so that you'll be notified for all of my upcoming readings. In the meantime, I wish you guys have a very blessed and beautiful day. And until I see you again, namaste. All right, so for those of you who have chosen pile 3, then this will be your reading. All right, so pile 3, as mentioned, today we'll be dealing with the topic of what should you be focusing on right now. So we do have a bunch of cards here, and without further ado, let's just get right into it, okay? What do you need to be focusing on the most right now, pile 3? So this one says thought, okay? This one definitely, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. So definitely there's something that you have to put a lot of thought into. This one, this is a philosopher here. So yeah, there's definitely something that you have to put a lot of thought into. Let's get more information here. Okay, this one says sorrow, widower, ooh, and then soldier in the reverse. Okay, so what I think, what you have to put a lot of thought into is, when I see the widower here, and then I see sorrow, I feel like, you know, this is definitely a relationship. You have to decide what you want in this relationship. I feel like they're saying that there's a relationship that you have to put to an end. Like you have to stop the crying, stop the mourning, and just come to terms with the fact that it's over. With the soldier card coming up in the reverse, however, it's saying basically that just because this relationship is over, it doesn't mean that you have to be single, ready to mingle. You don't have to be like a playboy. You don't have to be a player. So with this thought card coming out as the first card, definitely you have to consider, like, what do you want in your life? What do you want in your life? Who do you want to be? I'm getting here, again, I'm getting like a sense of a breakup. Like maybe you're going through a breakup and you have feelings for this person. You've been crying, you've been mourning, you've been going through the motions of this breakup, right? Spirit is saying here with this widower card, Spirit is saying, like, you just have to accept the fact that it's over, and you have to pay your respects to that relationship, to that person. Pay your respects and move on. But that doesn't mean that you have to go and be a player, a playboy. You can be single. You can be single and celibate. Okay, so let's continue on. We're going to get more clues as we continue, okay? Alright, so what should you be focusing on the most right now, pile 3? This one says soul cage. It says rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. So again, like from this card, what I'm getting here is that, you know, maybe you've broken off with someone that you cared about. Maybe you were about to marry this person, or maybe you were married to this person, and you guys are going through a breakup. Maybe you've discovered that this person doesn't want to be with you anymore. So it's like they left you or they're leaving, and you have no choice but to let them go. That's what I see here. Just let them go and move on. But with this card coming out in the reverse, this is saying, like, you don't have to be a player, right? So again, with the soul cage, I feel like, you know, you may be going through a really bad breakup, okay? And you're having a hard time coping. This one says, the magic of the Kohellan Druith. Caution, secrecy, and wary. It's in the reverse. So, this one is saying the Selkie and her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. This one says air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchanging of life-bringing energies. She looks like Rachel McAdams. Like, she looks exactly like Rachel McAdams to me. So, from all of these cards, I do get the strong sense that you're finding it hard to let go of someone. You're going through a breakup and you're finding it hard to let go of that person. Reclaiming your authenticity. So you may be having a hard time moving on, basically, and becoming an individual. With this card here, I'm getting a sense of, you know, a strain in your relationship. I'm getting a sense that, you know, perhaps someone cheated here. Someone has red hair. Someone has red hair. You could have red hair. Maybe your person that you're watching this about is having red hair. But, you know, and that's what this card represents as well, too. The magic of the Kohellan Druith. I think the Kohellan Druith is something to do with, like, red hair or wearing red head covering, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely, you know, what I'm getting overall so far is that, you know, you may be a male watching this. I do get the sense of, you know, this is a male watching once again, and you're going through a breakup and you're wondering, like, what should I do here? What should I do here? I don't want to move on. Okay, I don't want to let go of this. I want to keep it going, but she doesn't want to be with me. So this is saying, like, yeah, you like, you know, she's gone. Pay your respects and move on. But by moving on, it doesn't mean literally moving on to another person. You can still remain single. Okay, so let's continue on here. What do you need to be focusing on the most right now, Pile 3? This one says mature woman in the reverse, okay? So this could be it. This mature woman in the reverse could mean, you know, this could be your love interest that, you know, she's in the reverse because maybe she does not. I'm getting a sense here, maybe this person doesn't want to be with you. Maybe this person wants to end the connection and maybe you don't. So you're kind of thinking, what should I do? So yeah, with the mature woman coming out in the reverse, this is saying you need to focus on making a decision in love, deciding what you want to do. This one says child, okay? So again, child. With the child coming up in the reverse, this could be I feel like you're questioning whether you want something new or whether you want to continue. And this one says journey. Exactly. Exactly. You're figuring out, or you're trying to decide whether you should end this connection, remain in it, or whether you should move on to something new, journey on forward. And look, gift. With the gift card coming out in the reverse, I feel like you need to focus on giving rather than receiving. That's what I'm getting here. Let's continue on. What should you be focusing on the most right now? Obstacles in the reverse. And brunette female. So yeah, definitely you're deciding what to do in a relationship. You're deciding whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. Spirit is saying you can go. Like, you don't have to stay, but at the same time, by go, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to move on to someone else. You can remain single and find yourself again. Perhaps you're finding it hard to be on your own. Perhaps you've been with this person for such a long time that you're finding it hard to separate the two. You're finding it hard to cope on your own. It's like you need assistance. Yeah, and we've got obstacles, you know, and then brunette female. So you need to figure out what you need to do, what you want to do in this relationship. Whether you want to keep it going or whether you want to move on. All right, this one says communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Okay, so yes, you have to communicate. You guys have to find a way to make it work, because what I'm seeing here is that you don't want to leave this connection. You're at a crossroads. You don't necessarily want to leave this connection. You don't want to be single. You don't want to be without this person, but it seems like it's almost saying like you have no choice. You have to let them go for now, but letting them go doesn't mean that you become a player and start playing games with other people's feelings, okay? This one says a new romantic cycle begins, right? A new romantic cycle begins. It's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. But yeah, a new romantic cycle is, this one says be bold and make the first move. So this is very direct. You're the one that's going to have to make the first move here. And then this one says look at the bigger picture. This is giving me similar vibes to Pal 1's reading. So maybe you can look at Pal 1, right? Because I am getting a similar sense that I feel like this reading in particular is for a masculine, and this masculine is you know, he really wants to save his relationship with this woman. He really wants to save his relationship with this woman. But something's going on in this connection here. Not sure what it is. There could be some cheating going on here. Because I did mention red hair before, and then I see brunette female. So there could be a redhead female and there could be a brunette female. There could be two females involved here. And you want to be with one of them. The one that you want to be with, it seems like she's pulling away from you right now. And it's almost like you don't want that. But almost with this widow card, it's almost like you don't have a choice. Like if this person doesn't want to be with you, you can't force them to be with you. So it's almost like this reading is saying, you know what, if she wants to go, let her go. You can be single, but just because you're single, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to move on to somebody else. You can still remain single and be apart from this person without being with them. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, it's saying communication is key. So you guys definitely need to work on your relationship. You guys need to communicate. And it says a new romantic cycle begins. So there can be a new cycle in this connection. There can be. You guys have to look at the bigger picture, and you, the viewer, you have to be bold and make the first move. All right? What else do you need to be focusing on the most right now, pile 3? This one says abundance. Okay? This one says reconsider. All right? So definitely with this reconsider card, what I'm getting here is that, yes, there's definitely like a breakup. You're considering whether you should break up with this person. Whether you should walk away and move on, or whether you should stay and try to work it out. Spirit is kind of saying that you should do both. Be willing to walk away if need be. If this person really doesn't want to be with you and they want to end things, be willing to do that. But at the same time, if you yourself feel that you don't want to end things with this person, you can just remain single. You can just pay them their respects and be like, okay, you know what? If you don't want to be with me, that's fine. I still love you. I still want to work things out, but I can't force you to be with me if you don't want to. Right? So if you want to go, I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to let you know that I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to remain single. I'm going to be here in case you change your mind, in case you want to talk, in case you want to work things out. So that's definitely what this is. There's some kind of reconsidering that's going to take place here when it comes to this relationship. Like somebody wants forgiveness. Someone feels like they were in the wrong. This could be you. Okay, this could be telling you that you need to be the one to kind of ask for forgiveness. You see his posture, his gesture here, right? This is definitely a masculine energy here, and he looks like he's asking for forgiveness sincerely. Okay? And this one says no. Right? So again, don't be afraid of rejection. And this one says be assertive. So again, you definitely have to figure out what you want, and you definitely have to go after it. Okay, I'm definitely going to get into the tarot now so that we can get more clarification. So for pile 3, what does pile 3 need to be focusing on right now? What do they need to be focusing on the most right now? Yep, 2 of Cups. Exactly. Exactly. This is about a relationship. You're trying to figure out what you should do in this connection. You're trying to figure out, And with the 2 of Cups, it's like you want to be with this person. You want to be with this person, but there's obstacles in this connection. There may have been cheating. You may have cheated on this person, but you know that you want to be with them. So Spirit is saying the ball is in your court. If you want it, you got to go after it. You got to be this person here. Okay? You got to be this one here. This widower. Right? So you're at a crossroads, deciding yep, you see? 5 of Cups in the reverse. Spirit is saying you need to be the one to beg for forgiveness, to put this situation to an end. The Hanged Man, you're hanging in there. You're still trying to decide what to do. Okay? All right. So please give us more clarification. All right, look. What should you be focusing on right now, pile 3? 10 of Cups in the reverse. Focus on your marriage. Focus on your relationship. Focus on getting it back upright again. Back in good terms. Okay? Look, the Tower. Right? Something happened very suddenly that caused a destruction, that caused a break in the foundation of your relationship. Right? Something, your ego was struck. Something about your ego here. Okay, and you had to be humble. You had to humble yourself. Look, Page of Cups. So again, This reminds me of this card here where it's saying communication is key. Because pages are messages, sorry. Pages are messages or messengers, and cup speaks of emotion. Cup speaks of, you know, love or someone liking you, whatever. But this is encouraging you that you need to communicate. Okay? Three of Wands in the reverse. So Three of Wands in the reverse tells me that you're considering going back. You're considering going back from a place that you left from. Okay? This could be, like I said, there's some kind of obstacles or there's something in this relationship. You could have cheated. You know, you could have cheated. You could have thought the grass was greener on the other side. You're like, I like what she got going on over there. So you decided to explore what she got over there, and you realize, oh my God, this is not better. The grass was not greener on the other side. It just looks greener. This was spray paint. This is not even real green grass. So it's like this is you looking back now, looking back at the ship that you left behind, and you feel like it's leaving you behind, and you're wondering, what should I do? What should I do? I really want to go back. Look, Seven of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling like this is a losing battle for you. You know, you're feeling like you have a lot of work ahead of you. And you do. You do. You do have to put in some work, and you have to put in some effort. You got to fight back. You got to fight for this connection, for this relationship. King of Swords. King of Swords, it's like you got to be a man. You got to stand up. You got to make things right, basically. You got to make things right. You got to be smart. You got to make the right decision. Do the right thing. Right? So this definitely this reading is coming through very masculine energy here. I do feel that this reading is specifically for a masculine, but it doesn't have to be. If you're a female watching this and it resonates with you, that's completely fine as well. But I am getting that this is a masculine here, okay? This is a masculine who, you know, with the first card here, he's at a crossroads. Sorry. Sometimes these long nails make it hard for you to do things. But anyways, so you're at a crossroads, okay? You're deep in thought about something. You're deciding what you should do. And it's about this relationship, okay? Deep down inside, you want to stay in this relationship. You know, you believe that this is your soulmate, that this is your true love. But it's in the reverse right now. This connection it's not working out right now. Something happened between you guys. You may have cheated. That's what I get from this card here, where it says caution, secrecy, and then it says wary. You see her, and she's like shh. So this could be the other woman here. There may have been another woman that got involved in your connection, okay? Doesn't have to be, but there may have been another woman that got involved in this connection. Maybe you pursued this other woman thinking that she would be better, but she wasn't. And now you're realizing that in order to get back what you lost, you have to put in the work. You got to fight hard. You got to fight hard to get it back. And you have to do what's right. You have to speak the truth. You have to defend your honor and defend the honor of this connection, of this relationship. So yeah, basically, all in all, what I'm getting here, Pile 3, what you should be focusing on is you know that you love this person. You know that you love this person. You should be focusing on trying to get them back. Doing whatever it takes to try to get them back, which means where's the card? Where's the card here? Which means, you know, asking the person or begging them to reconsider. You know, that's what I see here. Asking them, begging them to reconsider, begging them for another chance. You know, and don't be afraid of rejection. You know, if she decides that she doesn't want to forgive you, then you should be willing to accept that and move on. Right? You should be willing to accept that and move on. But that doesn't mean, just because she rejects you and she doesn't want to be with you, that doesn't mean that you go back to being a playboy. That doesn't mean that you go back to being a cheater. Do you know what I mean? Look, 8 of Swords. Okay, so you are fearful. You are fearful of going back and making that move. You are fearful of speaking to her and asking for a second chance. Okay? But it has to be done because you know that you love this person. Look, the world. Ooh. So this is saying that you will be successful. You will find achievement, success, right? This is saying that even if you know you go back to her and you pour your heart out to her and you tell her how sorry you are and how you want to be with her again, but you know, all of that stuff, even if she hears all of that and if she says, you know what, I don't, you know, I don't want to be with you again, you know, some people say once a cheater, always a cheater. So I'm not going to forgive you. Because if you cheated on me once, you're going to cheat on me again. Which is not true, by the way. That's not necessarily true. Because people that have different reasons for cheating. But I do believe that people can change and people can heal. So I don't believe that once a cheater, always a cheater. But some people do believe that. So, you know, you're feeling that, you know, you might go back to this girl. You might pour your heart out to her. Tell her how sorry you are. She might say no. She might say no. But either way, you will achieve success because at least you will have closed the situation properly. And when I say that, I mean the apology, coming clean and apologizing. You would have done the right thing. You would have given that connection the right amount of closure. Okay? Yep, Wheel of Fortune. So this is good karma. Okay? And then, yeah, so basically they're saying like you have to come clean. You have to come clean with this person. Yep, you have to come clean with this person. You have to beg them to reconsider. You're like, baby, I'm sorry. Okay, I did you wrong. I'm sorry. You know? This one says abundance, and then this one says, of course, be assertive. Right? But yeah, you have to come clean about your deception, about your lies, about, you know, what you did. You have to come clean. You know, even if she rejects you after that, just know that you did the right thing in coming clean in the first place. Okay? Yep, be bold and make the first move. Look at the bigger picture. All right? So yeah, basically, if you want this relationship, Pile 3, definitely go after it. Be the bigger person, you know? And don't be afraid of rejection. 5 of Wands in the reverse, you know? And then the Lovers. Yep. So I do feel like perhaps there was cheating. There was some cheating going on in this connection that caused it to go off balance. You know? Yep. That cheating caused a lot of burdens for you, a lot of stress, made it hard for you to move on. Yep, now you got to put in the work, right? Now you got to put in the work to prove, right? Look, Knight of Swords. But you will be victorious. You will be victorious if you do the right thing. All right? So, Pile 3, I have a feeling like this reading may be connected to Pile 1's. So, if you want, you can take a look at Pile 1's. A very similar message here. But this one is just definitely saying, you know, don't be afraid to make that first move, to be assertive, to go back to her and admit that you were wrong. And even if she still doesn't want to be with you at that time, so be it. Just accept it at that, right? Just accept it at that. But again, even if she rejects you and decides that she doesn't want to be with you, that doesn't mean that you get to go off and be this player and start, you know, you can be single. You can be single. And in fact, doing that, being single after the breakup, this would actually show her even more that, you know, that you're not one of those guys. You're not an F-boy. Okay, if you know what that means, you know what it means. But with this Soldier card coming out in the reverse, it's like, especially after the Widower, it's like it's definitely saying, you know what, this relationship may have ended, This relationship may have ended, but you don't have to be a playboy. You don't have to be an F-boy. You can pay your respects and be a widower. You know, a man who's a widower, someone could be a widower for many years, paying homage to his wife that has passed on and not necessarily jumping into another relationship. Right? You know, taking some time to mourn that relationship because of what it meant to you, you know? So here's where I'm going to leave the reading for you, Pile 3. I hope I explained everything correctly. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't done so already, please also comment, share, and subscribe to my readings if you haven't done so already. And when you do subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell notification and select all so that you will be notified of all of my upcoming readings. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my readings. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I hope you guys have a very blessed and beautiful day. And until I see you again, namaste.